And as we feared might happen, Michigan announcing Tuesday it will not be able to face Ohio State this weekend due to rising COVID cases in the Wolverines program. It'll be the first time in more than 100 years that these two rivals will not square off. In addition to the disappointment of missing out on the conference's most storied rivalry game, there are major implications for Ohio State, which as of now would not be eligible for the Big Ten championship game unless it can find a replacement game for this weekend. Now, no definitive statement from the Big Ten on what comes next. The conference issued a press release which said, in part, the decision was made today by the University of Michigan because of an increasing number of positive COVID-19 cases and student-athletes in quarantine over the past week. The Michigan-Ohio State rivalry is one of the most important rivalries in all of sports. The conference is committed to transparency and will continue to collaborate with its member institution stakeholders to determine Big Ten football championship game participation requirements as well as tiebreakers. Let's handle the Michigan side of this first, starting with AD Warde Manuel.
The Michigan-Ohio State game is the greatest rivalry in this sport. And so this is a really hard day, hard time for me, for Jim, for our team, for our staff, our university, for our fans of both teams, I am certain. And so to afford Ohio State and the Big Ten Conference the ability to adjust where necessary, we felt it was best to talk to Kevin Warren and Gene Smith and let them know our decision today.
The players to a man wanted to play this game. This is a daily process, and we follow the daily decisions that are made, and we proceed with what's in the best interest of the health and safety of our players and our staff.
As for the Buckeyes' new college football playoff rankings Tuesday night, Ohio State is still fourth after dismantling Michigan State on Saturday, a 40-point win. Top six, in fact, remain the same. Indiana and Northwestern hold steady at 12 and 14. Iowa's up to 16. Do the Bucs need a Big Ten title to strengthen their case? It's unclear, but certainly some advocating for them to get that chance.
You know, we have to take a hard look periodically at all this stuff. And I think that this is one of those situations. And, you know, if we don't quite get the games we need to get into the championship game, then I think that needs to be looked at hard, just like anybody else in the conference. But there's no easy solution in times like this. So, you know, I know those guys are going to come together and take a hard look at it and make sure that it was the right decision.
I would be open, and I think the conference would be open to having a discussion about whether or not we should make adjustments, whether or not schedules should be adjusted to get Ohio State to play enough games, either 6 or to play in the championship game with 5. But I don't think we should just hunker down and say, well, we said 6, so that's going to be it. I think Ohio State is one of the top 4 teams in this country, deserves the opportunity in the conversation about their success this season, and would be a great representative to the college football playoff if they are chosen. And so it is, you know, for me, that's where I stand. And I'm going to work with my colleagues in the Big Ten and Commissioner Warren to help make the best decision for us moving forward.